and welcome back to another episode of Disco Elysium. It always auto-saves right after I manual save. It's crazy to me. Alright, what are we doing? What are we trying to accomplish today? Oh god, I'm probably not going to the warehouse today. I'm probably gonna... Okay, hold on. Let's get out of here. Apparently this song that's playing is the copyrighted song that I have to keep editing out. And it's annoying. Let's go this way. I want to talk to these dudes and see what's going on over here. Well, I just ran into stuff. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Hello.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
What the hell? Covers his mouth to hide a burp. I was eating a sandwich.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hard René first.
Well, I messed up his stuff. I just ran through that. I'm so sorry.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
What?
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
You're a man with a fork in a world of soup. That's horrible.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it.
I kind of went
Don't
into the
ask
pit and
questions.
disrupted the
Shoot
balls
first.
already.
Ask questions never.
Ask questions never. Should I ask what game it is first?
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
+2 to acting without hesitation, sure. Yeah. Oh.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work.
Whoa, that was intense.
God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that
What
precedes
the hell?
every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern.
My neck.
Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
Uh-huh.
Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system
This is so
calibrating
intense for what?
until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
Alright, take in the
A
surroundings.
chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball. West, in the Grand Couronne area, a sharp overhand left from Arsène-Luc Edelbrock sends the Samaran heavyweight champion, Kostya Miasnok Kostanicha, flying to the mat.
Damn.
The crowd goes wild.
Thank you,
Revachol
Shivers.
loves her heroes.
There's time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion. A fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
Well, we passed the check. But are we actually going to look cool since we don't know what type of game this is?
Behold the fear and confusion reflecting in the eyes of the two feeble geezers. They are in awe of your superiority. You are a god.
They're probably just like, who the fuck is this guy?
Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun and let go. Be the bullet. What are you even doing?
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Why did you throw it in the water?
What the hell is your problem?
I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm a god. Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game.
My bad.
So goddamn disrespectful.
A man his age getting worked up like that? Better watch that blood pressure.
I'm sensing anger and I don't understand why.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I will try to fix this.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
Okay. And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward.
He's saying other
the daily
people are
business of the
afraid.
riffraff no longer concerns me.
Right.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Damn, that sucks. I mean, he is old. He's probably gonna die. You see me playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
What is this one? Do you know what created it?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
See, we knew there was not refugees, there was like a rebellion that was thwarted heavily here. Wait, who were the commandants again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special.
Yikes.
Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Got licked. He's squeezing a bowl in his fist.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda.
What?
And mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Why shell them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
He says pointing to the bay. Beachhead.
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Well, joke's on him. I just have amnesia, so...
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow sounds grim.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing petanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Oh, we're making him angrier. That explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They lit the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange glim in his eyes.
He approves of this radical approach, knows it was necessary.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument.
Well, that's kind of messed
And
up.
now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own downfall. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still all influence.
Interesting.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
So they're saying that these quote-unquote communists have kept their hold on Martinez. That was a lot of information to take in, and I'm trying to understand it all. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 were off in Stella and Maris in the Delta. This is the blood ground where correlation boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. We're playing blah blah. Hold on. Why was the artillery used? Because it happens in communes, hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. So these, who he's calling the communists, tried to take over because of their fucking dictatorship, probably. Maybe that's too strong of a word. They didn't like the government. But the foreigners took them out? Not us? Not you guys? I'm gonna be so for real. I don't know who the coalition is. I should have asked about them. But now it's too late, yeah. Coalition of Nations, is that who it is? Are those the... Excuse me, are those the foreigners that took over and conquered Revachol? And now they're the Union? Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame is what I'll do. I don't like this one. I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
So even he feels regret, but he wanted to be the one, his side of the war, wanted to be the one to take over Revachol from these so-called socialists. So they had a king, King William, but he never returned, and some clown named Frisel. I don't know who that is.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
I see. So they're like trying to make a cheap or quick profit with cheap labor and stuff, maybe over here.
This is just what the commies wanted.
I don't
This
think
was
so.
the plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
How does Philippe III factor into this? Point towards the monument. Right.
It doesn't. That was
Oh.
100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with anything.
Ain't got nothing to do with anything. Who's this Fristle?
Damn Frissel. He was a king we couldn't protect.
Oh.
The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay,
Oh.
in a very public execution.
So he was like the heir, possibly, to this old king. And they killed him. Damn. You mentioned Guillaume?
A true king in both blood and mind, led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
And he's probably also old as fuck. What exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already?
I've forgotten everything, so I'm sorry.
Forgotten already.
Aw, he seems so sad.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened.
Oh.
When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Composure. Legendary. Oh. Maybe if we can get the bowl from the sea, it might give us a +1. I saw the statue of Philippe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes! King Philip III, on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he
Yeah.
could sleep on a bed of gold.
Yeah, we read about that.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some wariness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times before.
The carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Alright.
Right.
I'm gonna come back for that. Thank you for your time. What's this? Enormous bowls worthy of a real man. Dude! So funny. Point operator view has been banged up and inoperable. What's all this? Book has a rose pistol and a half-naked dame on its cover. Okay. The cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. Are these books? Book about the future government reach your mind using radio technology. Book about Bodero culture promotes freedom and roaming upstream. This book you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. This book about Patet. Hello, small child.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling, and her nose is also red from the coal. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of store is this anyway? I'm assuming a bookstore.
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Interesting name.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Failure. I'm dumb. What is a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them.
We
It's
can
like
ask them the
someone told you a
stupidest
story in a
question.
really long letter.
Ask the stupidest question. What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
Cool. What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Cool. Interesting. Thanks.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
No. What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store.
Plaisance.
She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
True.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Huh. I pat her head. You're cold. Can I help in some way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
She doesn't know what else to say.
What could you do to help her anyway?
I don't know. I should have a word with the store owner, maybe?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Your vacuum bottle? Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed?
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
She's looking for the right word. Ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
She blushes. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards on the window.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way.
Lieutenant.
It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
The lieutenant stands at your side, stern and serious.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Mm-hmm. Stroke your chin. Enough about the curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Oh. Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets the people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Oh. Huh? Well, what does a cop look like?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to a book cover in which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy, then I decided to live a little.
What's that mean?
Oh, you know, cut loose, raise hell, blow off steam.
And everything's better now, sir?
No.
Why is that?
You'll understand when you're older.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't have said that thing about Dick Mullen.
You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man.
She looks at Dick Mullen, frowning.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up, girly pop.
Dark, arrogant, violent, likely overcompensating for something. That's not a healthy look. Muscles get bigger, heart grows weaker.
Oh, muscle training is like flower arranging for men. I bet he thinks he's real manly like that. He isn't. It's just unhealthy. He's right, though. It is very unhealthy to, because, like, you're, like, fasting to get that lean look, you know? At least from what I heard. I'm not big on the, muscle training. Not yet, at least.
She examines the picture closely. The Vespertine detective exhibits few signs of health or unhealth.
Poor Vitality is no way to cop, little girl. I could take him down easy.
Sure you could, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your strength.
Aw.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Cover image of Dick Mullen seems to stare at you with harsh disapproval. What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
The good man and the bad man. She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in that situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
Man and lady business. What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody
Why
wants
not?
to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Well, sometimes you have to write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and
Damn.
everyone is happy in the end.
She said we're ugly. What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Maybe I will.
I'm sure she can help out. Anything else you're curious about?
That's enough about romance.
Maybe some about other books?
What are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold reddened cheek, which then continues.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Can I become famous by reading one of these books?
I don't know about that, but I imagine life is great when you're famous.
Famous for vain people. I have better things to do.
Okay, sir.
Composure. Okay, I'm going to deduce something now. Saul, she's called afraid of the curse.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She looks wary.
She knows where this is going.
You can show them to me. Or you don't need to be worried, I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your nails?
Then you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
Yes.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Easy. Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
I want more, but I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Rats have been nibbling on your fingers. Child labor is dismal working. No. Chewed on nails means you're recycling your body material. No. It's an intense dedication to the way of business they are no just about personal sacrifices. It's the first one. Most likely. You're uptight because of your mother and the pressures she put on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town.
It was okay, sir.
She's still got a rebellious streak. Okay.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Okay, you think so? Fine, do something about me.
You're quite sober.
Oh! She snaps back quickly.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
How do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
I'm also sad my head hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
We shouldn't put our worries on a child. She looks you in the eye, a gleam of sympathy on her face.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar? Suggestion.
You have absolutely no idea.
Okay.
Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
Alright. Bye. See you around, Annette. So we could go in here. Oh. What was that? What was that? No, it's gone. Oh, it's right here. Oh my god. No. Oh, the book appears to be erotica without actual erotica. Okay. We can check out this area. Ooh. The game doesn't like being this, broken window tips has windows.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism. Shake your head.
Probably some kids.
The lieutenant expects the rig slot. Look
A
inside.
thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Shift your focus on the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower.
Okay.
The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Okay. Any money? Get a bag in your hand. Perhaps you can collect these bottles and sell them.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking
I shouldn't
inside.
do this right now. I don't
Then-
have any money for it. Sorry, I cut him off. Okay, this is like leading to a whole new thing. Hold on. Let's go down here. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Oh, the plastic bag. I can collect this stuff. Do I have to like... Oh, we can level up. I don't know what to choose. Let's do our Esprit de Corpse. Okay, I wasn't done though. Oh, hell yeah. Now we can, like... Oh, carry around bottles and cans. Heck yeah, I'm gonna do that. But why? Where can I take these? Oh, we can literally pick up all the trash. I don't even know where to take these. This could give me some good cash, though. Even though they don't light up, we can literally get some good cash from this. I need to figure out where to put this trash. Okay, I had to step away for a second. We're collecting bottles. We're collecting bottles! I don't know where to put them, but we'll figure that out, I suppose. I wonder if I could get enough to pay off my, my debt. Oh my god, there's so many right here. The dude's gone. The salami dude's gone. I guess time has passed, so... Wait, does the fucking dude want our, mug? Our racist mug? It never wants to, like, lock onto him.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure, let me have a look.
Check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Oh, I can't sell the mug?
Another time, perhaps.
Okay, you're wasting my time. Never mind. You're wasting my time. Dude, are you gonna click on the door? Oh, I can't click on that little box? What's this? What is this? Sweater bullet holes lines the wall. I can't save his ball from the water, unfortunately. But watch your mouth around me, boy. Okay, you're just drunk. Lonely cormorant surveys the sea indifferent to your approach. Okay, I'm just looking for bottles at this point. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Oh, we can go in here? Why am I looking at this wall? Okay. All right. Cool. Haha, more bottles. Who said we're solving a murder? I'm just getting bottles now. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? How do I even get up there? Inside the frame of a motorcycle repair until... What? Who the hell is this? The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier. That's a badass name. We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Dude, what the hell? Okay. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at? Oh, there's a boat with a person on it. Can't tell if it's a guy or girl. She nods disdainfully towards the woman performing maintenance on the boat dock next to the pier. Girlless features. Okay. Whoa! Who is she? Oh. Cool. Hell yeah, I got that. Damn. What are you doing to the wall? So you don't know what to write? No.
Faced
That
with a
shit's probably
blank
hard.
wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home, and Mona was here.
Mona was here.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
And my name's not Mona, but you could put Cindy the Skull with an actual skull.
She wants it to be something true and total.
Why are you committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Good. Good. I was hoping for the opposite effect. Do you think about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein.
Yeah.
Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, There is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
He's so fucking right. There's rarely any people out here.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Alright, catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Alright. I don't want to go through this door because it might lead me to a new place. Let's explore out here first. I am hardcore on these bottles. Looks like there was more construction here once a decade ago. Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint Ghislaine, 33A. The room in the whirlies is much bigger than this slope. Hey.
A striking woman
Ooh,
leans
I had a
against the
thought.
cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat
Hello.
glistens with droplets.
Joyce.
A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
I'm not going to say this. We know what it is. Shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
All right.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode.
Okay, that's a
Very
spill the
unusual.
beans on my medical
But
history.
I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
What the hell?
How interesting.
She
I
turns to
wish
you
you
and
a swift
phased.
recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
Yeah, she's gonna take us for a ride, isn't she? You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19, because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat
Yeah.
deserves a proper name.
She doesn't have a soul.
A breeze ripples through the sails
Whoa.
and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Someone? Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19-pacer.
Ooh.
It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
She taps on the side of the boat, makes a hollow sound.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about the sleek fish?
What?
Because it's sleek and
I
fish-like.
think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you.
Okay. How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Whoa, the eel's hips.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Okay.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago? Looks around.
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
I thought we were in Revachol. Caillou, I thought we were in Revachol.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Still haven't seen anyone else sell a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Canema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
It becomes defensive.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Okay.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good perhaps.
Do you have a license for this boat? I don't think I care.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
Alright.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming.
Okay, that's good
Where's
enough for
the
me.
damn license?
I'm not gonna listen to Half-Light. That's good enough for me.
Why wouldn't it be? This is Revachol, Wayfair Act and all. Anyone can drive a boat.
Okay, I think I have a hand on the boat thing.
Good.
Oh, there's so many questions. Can I have money? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I have 3 hours before we have to call it quits because it's that's when Kim said that they were off the clock, so to speak. So I need 3 hours to get money. Maybe she'll give us a lot of money. She seems really rich. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
Okay, so what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
Okay.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Damn! They're rich.
8 billion?
The money I owe is so much less than that.
Yes, past a certain point, numbers begin to seem imaginary. But they are quite real for the 72,000 employees who depend on Wild Pines for their paychecks.
So true.
A conglomerate the size of Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving and growing, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lo Mentang on behalf of the suzerain.
Charted Lo Mentang. Okay.
Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
You know, a little off topic from what she's talking about, but just in general to the game itself. This is a very mentally heavy game. Regardless of its dark topics, there's a lot of, it's almost like, a visual novel in a sense, where you just have text and you move around. And I do like that, but I can see how some people, might find this very exhausting. What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world? That's quite the endeavor indeed.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
So we got a thought. The 15th, whatever. Temporary research bonus, none. 5 hours, almost 6 hours. Wild Pines, Feld, Corpus, Tricentennial Villas, and La Salle, means of Retrolian intertribes spring into your head. Set loose the mention of Wild Pines, royal monopolies, octopuses, and swordfish, most of them gone now. Ooh. Do I not have more things to internalize? Oh, I do. Okay. YBP, Expender, Saint Baptiste, Brightest Star, Lum, Resplendent, East, Insolent, Walter, and El Casset. But isn't one missing? Wait, no, there were only 14. Then why did they feel like there was a 15th? I don't know. Why do we feel that? Okay.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Okay, what can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
That's not a grocery clerk, but
And
okay.
how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh! Tell us more about this behemoth.
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now.
Okay, how are the talks going with before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks?
Yes, in the middle of February.
Holy
the bay
shit.
was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
Oh, he has notes on it.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Interesting, okay.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan.
As they
This time their
deserve.
demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
I have to be on the union side, right? Because there's a reason there is work unions in the world, and they're always important. It's important that they get compensated for the work they're doing for this big company. 100% on their side. Anyway, what happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to, how did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget.
Oh!
Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
I don't know.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
A member of the board. Every worker, like a democracy? I don't know what to think about it.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Damn.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
So they want to say in the whole company, but they don't want every facet of this company to have a say. That doesn't make sense. That's pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
So what are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched,
That's
I
kind
hear.
of bad.
Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Can't kill people over this shit.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Call me Magnania.
This checks out.
Okay, tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare. We've heard a
Everett
lot about
Clare
him,
is
actually.
a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Okay,
Of
really?
course not. Everett is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I
Ew.
have blood.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of him?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Evrart does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Okay, so they don't even need to be in charge. Why are the workers for this? They convinced that they were probably loud enough and convinced everyone. I want the union to get good stuff, but I don't know if it's realistic for them to have a say in every decision the company makes. That just is not realistic. And what happens when we let them do that? Other facets of the company would want to do that too, and there's a reason there's a board, right? But then again, I don't know much about this company and how corrupt the company itself could be. Are they really being that noble and paying everyone a living wage and giving them the benefits they deserve? I don't know yet. We're only hearing from a few people so far. But also, if these two are actually corrupt and they you know, they're over this facet of the company, then maybe we should kick them out and get someone who actually cares. What about the union itself outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that.
Okay.
Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are
Yeah.
a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Oh, fuck. It's like a gang.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Evrart and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
an effective advocate for the rights of local working men, a giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol. People seem to be scared of the union, and now we know that they are mob-like. That's probably not good in the long run. I'm not against socialism. I will say that, but I don't know if they're the good people they say they are. A giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol.
Indeed. And a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
Of course. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
A woman?
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Dude, what the fuck? It's probably some kind of extortion.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen
Yeah,
around
I don't
the
like
Clares.
that. It's shady
Watch
for
out
sure.
when you're dealing with him.
They're not actually ruling for democracy, even though they cry for it. They're kind of just want to be in control themselves, which is not good.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Okay, that's all I need to hear.
Of course.
You can tell me
How
about the
else
lynching.
can I help?
Tell me about the lynching.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets.
Ooh.
For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Oh, fuck.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Oh, you know what? I didn't do the thing.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Yeah, I remember when my partner told you I recently suffered from an unusual medical episode. My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I'm not going to tell her everything. Oh, maybe we should. Maybe we should just be honest, because I don't fucking know. It's possible after a night of heavy drinking I lost all memory of my life and the world.
Oh, dear.
She's...
Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia.
What is that word?
I don't even know how to respond.
Well, you don't have to respond. I'm not asking you to help me. What is that word? What is that word? Various diseases of the brain, conditions affecting the brain. Okay. Okay.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Well, it's definitely not fake.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
One of the best, probably.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Okay, how do I negotiate my way out of this?
She's a negotiator.
Yes.
Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Surely there's some other ways to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Oh goodness, like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though, if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Alright, excuse us for a moment, madame. Oh, shit. Autosave.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
The lieutenant's voice is hushed. How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Really? I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for putting us in the situation. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
Okay, what do you suppose that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay, or we could just find, my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
You're so true. You're so
You
true.
could request a new one from the station, but that would literally take months.
Alright, let's get back to her then. I need to ask for money
You're
as
back.
well.
Good. What can I help you with?
Tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Okay.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Okay.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Okay, and you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
She raises her bony finger. What do you mean?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
It might be that old lady, or the dude we talked to. She gives you a knowing look.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way. But one step ahead of the Union in another.
Oh my goodness. Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
It sure is.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
She smiles and points towards the roundabout. It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
she pauses, looking at the sea.
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
So we got a time limit. She looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
A cold breath rushes in from the bay, making its way down the alleyways and potholed streets. From Martinez to Jamrock, in the traffic you hear the clinking of glass vials, concealed beneath tarpaulin. Or is it just your teeth chattering in the cold?
Shiver, fucking misery.
A lot of it. It comes in from large Samaran factories in South Safre, Sigai, and Sinyao. The literage they must get from this terminal alone must be oceanic.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
Oh.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Sure. What proof do you have that the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
Yeah, so you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide
Okay,
in.
we might be able to talk to that one dude that we talked to before. Okay, made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We will take this case, probe the driver, see what it yields.
Excellent.
I'll
According
take
to my
every
reports,
case.
there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
Alright. A few more days. We have plenty of time to check all that shit out.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Do you know something about these tattoos? Show her the photo.
That's the man
Hell
who
yeah.
was killed.
Yeah?
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Okay, let's return to it
Better
later.
not tie the fourth day to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
There sure is, baby
She
girl.
wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Protocol. Okay, so we need to do her task to get answers. I would love to get answers from her. You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality?
She pulls her hood closer to her neck. Okay. It's related to the medical episode. I have trouble remembering the most basic terms of reality.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy now that I think of it.
I had a mental breakdown. She puts down her thermal cup and looks at you.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of
Oh
reality.
yeah, I can eat whatever.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right, you're in.
Whoa.
Begin with the first one. You
Where are
appear worldly.
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
What is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol.
I think this is important.
A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Not this time of year. Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager.
Teenager?
Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
Okay, you mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water.
Ooh.
The Insulindic.
Ooh. Okay.
Vast, lukewarm and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
Damn. What's the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know.
Yeah, she mentioned that.
Imagine a pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea. Misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Okay, well, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory.
Okay.
Beyond patriotism. A fact.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay, who built the city?
The nations
We
of the
built this
Occident.
city.
Or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
So when was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century.
Damn.
380 years ago.
380 years, baby. And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people.
Damn.
In the middle of the Insulindic
That's
Ocean.
a lot of people.
The world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're basically on a periphery, basically nobodies.
Speak for yourself, officer. I'm well known in certain parts.
My bad.
As to the place, you're right. We are.
She points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Okay, look at
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
Well, definitely not, but in a different way.
There is no recognition.
Her light
Only
came on.
the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Okay, say nothing, observe the large body of water swelling cold.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly. This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Okay. Where are we? Rochelle Special Administrative Region. Name after name and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corner, see if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all thoughts, the one you must truly complete. So let's get that going then. Holy fuck.
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
You're right, Lieutenant. I'll continue later.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
I do want to know this. What is acute that?
It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain.
No.
Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia.
Vitamin
It's quite
B.
serious. You should get yourself checked out.
She conveys it in short, cold bursts, trying not to invest too deeply
Bro,
in the condition of this
I called my
doomed
doctor.
detective.
I called my doctor and they don't give a fuck about me. My whole precinct hates me, is what it seems like. What causes it?
Well, it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
You know, it's definitely the drinking.
She nods slowly. What this boils down to is, this reality thing is stupid.
It's not
Blow
stupid.
this joint, grab a bottle, and drain that shit right down your throat.
No.
Yes, and perform autoerotic asphyxiation on yourself with your funny necktie, out in the open somewhere.
What? No, let's wipe that from our mind and get back to
She
reality.
stares at you, head tilted to the side, with a slightly concerned look on her face.
Okay, I'm
Glad to
gonna
have been of
conclude that.
assistance. The little that I know.
I want to ask about
Anything
money.
else?
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Oh, well, why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabric.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge
We gotta
and
do this
worry.
tactfully.
Wealth and all its possibilities.
Okay, yeah, so?
Now look at you. You misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm not ashamed. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough, but do it tactfully and nice.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
Oh my God, chill.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Please, herd of the billions. Yeah, we heard of the fucking billions. Come on. Please work. Say it. Can I have some money, please?
Voila.
Oh.
You're doing it.
Yes.
Really put your back into it. Yell it from the top of your lungs.
Money! You seem rich. Help, I'm poor. I need money to keep living. We'll ask it politely. Can I have some money, ma'am?
Of course.
Oh!
How much do you need?
She doesn't even smile.
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's letting on?
Okay, I need 130. Let's just pay our debt and then we can make the money for ourselves later for other things.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She actually gives it. She reaches into her raincoat and pulls out a zip bag. In it, you see paper and notes arranged like black gills.
She removes a few notes and hands
Yo!
them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch. Whoa, whoa. Did you see how easy that was? Ask her for more. Toot toot. Train to money town.
No, because we're going to push our luck. She said that was not too little, not too many. Here you go. Not would be dishonorable, and mine honor is my life.
Can you eat honor?
Oh my God.
Are you an omnivore? Give me a break.
We're fine.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
I'm your little peon now. I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept. You were just helping me out.
You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they're properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do.
Yes.
Now, how else can I help the RCM today?
For
besides
now,
supplementing its salaries?
Joyce, you have been such a help. I'm gonna go pay my debt so we can get a room, hopefully. I don't even know. Thank you.
Of course, detective. Take care.
Okay. Okay. I also want to go recycle these things. I don't even know where to go. Let's check out the other side because Kim mentioned a general store of sorts. So maybe he said it might be on the right side, I think it was, just down the street. And everything's dark. I didn't go into the bookstore yet. Ooh, what was that? But I did see a store. Oh, wait, duh. I need to do something here. Kim, how do I turn on the headlights? He turns the preheater on, waits, takes out his keys, and says, okay. He's so silly. Alright, press engine start. Whoa. Oh shit. Where? What's ahead? My carriage? Press the button. Damn, press the button labeled headlights. Okay. With the remote? You got a remote for it? There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice. Look at the shimmering street grid. Oh. Look around you. Whoa. Is this about us or someone else? Where are we on this? Point to the halogen map. Takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it. Seems nice. Near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the Great Ocean. Oh. Look at the perforations. Tally up the different rows. What about the next one? Whoa. Count them individually. What about the last row? 3, that's it? Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean? Points to the dots on the watermark. As in we did good cases? Like this is how many cases we solved?
Here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
The first row represents your years of service.
Damn!
18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
What is that option? I walk the land telling horrors and liars at the end to come? Jesus. Wait, 18 years I've done this?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else.
No shame in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes after a long day of doing this, I even envy it.
Yeah, probably.
Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed
Damn.
is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see... Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force
Damn,
for nearly 2 decades.
we were the best.
Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable
Damn.
member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row.
And then what happened to me?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Confirmed kills. 3 confirmed kills.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
So I'm a killer.
That's right. A killer of humans.
Well, maybe we had to kill those people. We don't know the circumstances that put us in there.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her.
Oh.
Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore.
What the hell?
It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice.
That seems psychotic.
There are certain officers who treat their kills
Yeah.
like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
So obviously the lieutenant doesn't think highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
So we tried not to kill people if we had the choice. That's good.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Not that I'm not a piece of shit still, but at least we don't try to kill people. Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
Oh.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
I think it just comes with the job at this point, right? Everyone's killed at least one person. How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Gives you a meaningful luck, yeah.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
I've already got the gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Okay, thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Alright, let's go. Put the ledger away.
I'll go turn off the lights.
Cool.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page.
Oh shit. Also, we've completed quite a bit. We don't have a map yet. Alright, let's pay our tab, and then maybe I could try to go to that store down the road. It might be too late. It might be closed. Oh my god, it's a party in here. I didn't find a song. Seems like we can't talk to... What's that? It's over there. Oh wait, no. We didn't find a song, unfortunately.
Can I help you?
So about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well?
Well, I'm trying to read how I'm giving it. Here's 130 real.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered.
We leveled up from that.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
Uh-huh.
It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically.
Oh shit, we just made it. We just made it, guys. Better late than never. Okay, he taps his foot against a metal box installed in the back of the bar counter.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
20 real?
I'll take a room here too.
Oh, you had money?
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question.
Okay.
First we find a sad
I need
banger.
the sad banger
Then we
first.
sing this place to shit.
Alright, goodbye. Also, let's give her pin back. I'm not gonna sell this.
Hello again, sweetie.
About your pen.
I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
I decided not to pawn it. You should have it back.
Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
It was like a worst case scenario type of shit, right?
Now, what else, sweetie?
Nothing, girl. Nothing, sweetie. We leveled up. I don't know what I should get. I was thinking about perception for real. So we can notice more things. Or maybe understand our cop stuff. I'm not really too sure. Suggestion also seems really good. I want to be charmful. Let's do suggestion. Find money for rent and pay him. Tomorrow, though. Wasn't there like a place down here? There's also this dude. Glossy magazine, most able-bodied men. This usually hosts a top 10 list. Like, what's this place? Oh. Oh no, they're much hunkier than you. What is these options? You shouldn't feel threatened by handsome men. Don't be silly. I just want a place to recycle. Melancholy pop song plays on the radio. What's this?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Fucking 10 cents! Oh my god, insert
Your
my bottles.
bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
10 cents.
Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo?
No.
You should buy more alcohol.
We're not buying
Enter
alcohol.
the endless cycle of consumption.
We're not doing that, but I'm glad to know we can recycle here.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
What's that?
What is what?
The girl on the counter.
It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
I was supposed to buy one, but I kind of like the shivers that we get. I kind of like the shivers. We'll buy it, though.
Here you go.
Alright. Yellow roses, dozen of them. Tulips, 2. Amazing. +1 endurance.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol.
Oh my god.
Love, alcohol.
This is not a good place for a recovering addict.
Guess not, no.
She looks at the wall of goods behind her, then adjusts her hat.
Good thing you're an unrecovering alcoholic then.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Know this, you will never finish your alcohol quest if you don't buy beautiful alcohol.
God, I don't know. Let's not buy any of that right now. Or at all. I might buy cigarettes later.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
The reason I say we might buy the cigarettes is I know they're harmful in a different way, but we really need to get away from the alcohol. Like, that's the major thing that's been fucking us up.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company.
Okay.
Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one.
Alright.
There.
I get it. Okay, Kronk. I guess I could talk to her as well.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Before we go on, what is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
What magazines are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boosting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing. Oh.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
The fashion police. I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half smile.
Alright, I have some questions.
Okay.
Can you tell me
I'm
anything
not
about the...
really supposed to be chatting to
Girl.
anyone, but...
What? What, you can't chat with anyone? Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man died?
Not really.
Or did you know who the man died? Not really doesn't mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm not gonna bother her. I'll get to this tomorrow. I'll stand here and we'll talk to these people in the next episode. We have paid our debt and we can sleep in the room tonight, and that's all that matters to me for right now. Yay for charity! Yay for rich people! I'm not ashamed to ask for help. We're making progress. The night is upon us. I don't know how that's gonna be. I guess we'll just sleep or do something. I'm not really too sure. I want to check out these people around here. I want to check out the bookstore, and I want to check out that door on the far left side of the map before we continue on to the warehouse, the whatever, where we need to go. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So we're making slow progress. I guess I'll keep collecting bottles as we go along so we can get some cash going. But I will be bringing this episode to a close. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.